Here are some oboe reed basics. Here are the specific parts of an oboe reed. At the tip, we have the scrape. This is the most delicate part of the reed and can easily break if bumped or knocked into. Then we have the blades, the thread, and the staple or the tube. Do not use cork grease on the tube of your reed. It will gum up the place where you insert it into the oboe and make it difficult to play. Reeds need to be 70 millimeters in length to be in tune, and they need to have a decent opening even when they're not soaked. Sometimes the blades can shift from each other, and they'll need to be realigned in order to work properly. Your reed will most likely come in a small tube or container. Gently remove the reed from the container and only handle the corked part at the bottom. Reeds need to be wet before they can be played. You can put it inside your mouth and suck on it like a popsicle stick, but many oboists prefer a cup of clean water, and you gently insert it and leave it to soak. There is a way to see if your reed is going to produce the tone that you're looking for on the oboe. Put your lips farther onto the blades than normal, and you're going to blow and crow the oboe reed. You'll want to hear more than one sound from this crow. Mine wavers between a single tone and a true crow, so I would have to adjust it slightly. Check out the link below to hear a good example and a not so good example of an oboe crow. You need to let your reed air dry after being wet for so long. Because your reed needs to air dry, it's best not to put them back in the tubes or containers that they originally came in. If you use something like this or this, it will allow the reed to air dry while also protecting the delicate blades. Investing in handmade reeds by an experienced oboe player are always the better choice. You can purchase handmade reeds on Etsy or other oboe reed specific websites. Machine-made reeds are not always cheaper and many times are not balanced well enough to produce a good tone. It's best to have 2 to 3 playable reeds in your case at all times and rotate through them every time you pull out your instrument. This helps your reeds last longer and saves you money in the long run. Oboe reeds come in different thicknesses of the blades and have different ways of categorizing them. I personally recommend that beginners start with a medium soft reed, but it's a good idea to ask your music teacher what brands or sizes of reed you should be investing in.